Hey. Hey. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hope you can. I hope you can. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hey, what's happening? This is OZZz on Smash Bros. Radio. The only digital radio station located in Pleasant Grove, Birmingham, Alabama. What's happening? It's Friday. So you automatically know what that means. That means to get freaky and naked. Yes, Lord. If you have not done so, please like, follow, share, and subscribe. You can find Smash Bros. Radio on Instagram. You can find us on TikTok. You can find us on Facebook as well as YouTube. So please like, follow, share, and subscribe. As for me, Oz, your Dutch uncle, you can find me on the same platforms, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, as well as Twitter. Like, follow, share, and subscribe. Also, we have an app. So please download the app so that way you can take us everywhere you go. Also, coming up soon, there's going to be a new individual on the mornings on the app, Chaos. He's going to be coming in at 3 a.m. to 4 a.m. The man's crazy as hell. And what is it? What is his phrase? He says that he's going to wake you up, he's going to wake you up, he's going to put you to sleep, wake you up, and he's going to turn you out. So the man's crazy. So coming soon, but download the app so that way you can hear Chaos on his crazy spree. So do you. So today's Friday. If you have not done so, please make sure that you have checked on the individuals who are old or elderly, the golden ones in your family. Make sure that they're comfortable and that they have everything that they need. We're going to talk about you today. We're going to talk about your dreams, your hopes, your goals, your endeavors, because I'm finding out that there are, and it's okay to have doubts. It's not okay for your doubts to control you, to stop you from doing what you want. And so we're going to talk about you. It's your time. It's your season. It's time for you to claim it. It's time for you to live it, dream it, accept it. Do you? It's time. It's time. We got a lot of going on in Birmingham. Make sure that, especially with school starting back, please make sure that you say prayers for the school, for the administration, for the students returning back to school. And I cannot imagine, as I've stated before, I cannot imagine what it's like to be a parent today, having to deal with some of the issues that you're dealing with. And so, but you're going to be okay. And understand that it is okay not to be okay. But you're going to be okay. You've gotten this far, and this is something new. It's something new for everybody. And then they come up in stating that there's a possibility that a new variants of COVID is coming out, and that's okay. We survived the others. We're going to survive this, and we have to get our minds to the point of understanding that what the norm was back then, we have no norms now. We have no norms. Those of us, that are older, that are in our 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, this is all new to all of us. So we are establishing in our later years, we are establishing new norms. Now, some of the norms from the past we can still do, but in general, we can't. We can't. We things have changed, and rightfully so. Because see, we had gotten to the point to where we became common with what was, and we needed to be jolted. We needed to be shocked into movement, and that's what's happened. So with this new variants coming up, we're going to be okay, and we're not going to stress out about it. We're going to do what we're supposed to do. We're going to do what our conscience tells us to do, and we're going to be okay because we've learned from the first half, and so this is just everyday living now. We're going to have is a possibility that we're going to have to do a COVID shot as well as a flu shot, and now they're claiming that the flu shot, the flu coming out, is supposed to, we're going to be okay. That's the bigger picture. We're going to be okay. Throw whatever you want to at us. We're going to be good. We're going to be good. We're going to learn from it. We're going to modify, and we're going to be good. Good. So, I've noticed where there have been some that are stuck, and they're not very happy. They're just content. And sometimes it's not okay to be content. Sometimes it's not okay to become common with our surroundings or with our circumstance. Because when it comes to you, you control everything about you. And you have got to quit allowing individuals to invade, to infiltrate your thoughts, because you control you. What you were of the past, you're no longer. You've grown. And you have to understand that when you grow, you're going to leave certain individuals behind. And that's just growth. We don't grow all at the same time. Some of us don't even learn how to grow. And that's okay too. You wanted a business. You wanted something more. And that's good. And there's nothing wrong with that. But you have to stand not only on faith, but you have to stand out on confidence. And know that if it doesn't go right the first time, okay, fine. You never experienced it, so how are you going to know everything? You understand? I don't see failure as what we claim as a failure. I see it as a stepping stone. So you start out, you're learning, you're acquiring the knowledge, and see, you're more equipped now because you have YouTube that you can go to that will explain how to do this and how to do that. I didn't have that. So you have more technology. You have more knowledge that's available to you than I did. So if it doesn't go straight, if it doesn't go the way that you had planned the first time, okay, cool. What did you learn? Because see, you're going to have to understand the first 5 years is a learning experience when it comes to you building your brand. And see, that when we see these successful entrepreneurs, you don't see what those individuals went through to get where they are or what they're going through to maintain what they have. That's where it comes to being network. When you see their workshops that's being offered by the Urban League, you take the initiative and you go to these workshops to learn how to build your brand, how to create this network, how to create this web of individuals who are going through the same thing, who have gone through the same thing, who have experienced the same thing, and can give you their understanding, can give you their knowledge, can give you pretty much a blueprint. Because, I mean, it's all brand new to you. When I first started at State, my former dean, Dr. Eunice Warren Moore, wrote in my yearbook, wrote in my annual, a quotation by Henry David Thoreau. And it states, if a man advances confidently in the direction of his dreams and endeavors to live that life which he has imagined, he would meet success unexpected in some common hour. Now, understand, listen to those words. If a man or a woman advances confidently in the direction of his dreams and endeavors to live that life which he or she has imagined, he would meet success unexpected in some common hour. That's powerful. That's powerful. I didn't know what the hell it meant when I was in school, when I was at State. I didn't understand, because she always talked, but she was teaching me. She was advancing the way that I thought, my mentality. She was advancing it. Because, see, since the third grade, I had always wanted to be a teacher. I dreamt of being a teacher since the third grade. Because, see, I put it out there. And it's similar to what I was talking about when I was praying, when I found out that I had myasthenia gravis. I prayed to God, and I left it alone, because when we speak it, we've given it to him. He's accepted it. So now it's in his hands, and he's going to do in his time. So, see, since an earlier state, I wanted always to be a teacher. I forgot about it. But if a man advances confidently in the direction of his dreams and endeavors to live that life which he has imagined, he will meet success unexpected in some common hour. Now, see, it hit me, that quotation hit me my first year of teaching. I was up on third floor, and back then it was Lincoln Elementary, and my room overlooked the playground and also Tuxedo Junction. If you're from Alabama, if you're from Birmingham, Tuxedo Junction is you go straight 65 north, or you can go to Atlanta, or you can go to Tuscaloosa. So, see, my room sat where I could look out and see the interstate and listen to the kids play. And I was always one of the first ones at school, because it gave me time enough to catch my breath, to get my mindset that I'm at school. And so while I was sitting on my desk, looking out to the interstate and listening to, and let me tell you, the most angelic sound there is when you hear those babies playing, when you hear those laughter. It does something to your soul. It strengthens your soul. It enforces your soul. It soothes your soul. And then I started looking around my room, and I started crying. And that's when that quotation slapped me. If a man advances confidently in the direction of his dreams and endeavors to live that life which he has imagined, he would meet success unexpected in some common hour. That was my common hour. My desk, my student's desk, were arranged as I had dreamed. My desk as my dream. My desk was in the center, and the students' desks were arranged around my desk, and I had, I don't know why, I had two desks purposely, students' desks purposely next to my desk, because I figured that I'm always going to have one or two students that's going to need a little bit more extra help or a little bit more less distraction. So it hit me. I was where I had dreamed about in some common hour. People thought that I couldn't be a teacher because of my personality. I didn't let them sway me. See, when I started to state Alabama State University, an HBCU, I had 4 dreams, 4 goals, 4 endeavors: to be a teacher, to work in Birmingham, to have my bachelor's and or my doctorate before I turned 40. And initially, the last one was to go back and be the first white president of Alabama State University. Now, keep in mind that there were white presidents, but back then, a black man could not be in a position. So, back then. So, but then I started thinking, no, I don't want to be no president. He don't have no power. I want to be a trustee. So I've changed that. So, see, I became a teacher. I had my master's and my EDD. I think I got my master's at 42, and I think I got my doctorate at 45. So the last one that's there is just to go back and be a trustee. And that's my last of the original dreams. And if I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. But but I claimed it. There's no doubt. There's no doubt. There's no doubt. There's no doubt. And that's another thing. When we claim it, we have to claim it with positivity. We have to claim it with confidence. We have to claim it with all that we have, that we know that we're going to do this. Come hell or high water, no matter what, we're going to do this. We do not allow negativity to invade us. So see, when I started to state, man, I have been so richly, divinely blessed. I wanted a mascot because I think it was a week after the University of Alabama received their mascot. And I wanted a mascot. I thought state deserved a mascot. So I went to Dr. Shepard and Dr. Pearl Ferrier, who were over student affairs. And the first costume was made on campus. Dr. Shepard made the head out of a football helmet. Queen Esther Hines, who was the dorm mom for Abercrombie, made the wings. My grandmother cut a pair of black pants to make knickers. I had those suede black and gold tennis shoes. I had yellow socks that went up to my knees. I had a black turtleneck and a cloth windbreaker that had slits, and the wings were made out of those honeycomb, made out of screen and honeycomb, and had elastic band sewn so I could put my arms through. That was the original costume. Now, see, I did not want to be the mascot because I'm an introvert. Believe it or not, I'm an introvert. But nobody wanted it. So I took it in hopes that people would see. I mean, you're getting in the games free, folks. You're traveling with the cheerleaders. And I had it for 3 years. So after that first year, I wanted a new costume. Now, see, I did not know that it was an unspoken rule that you were not supposed to talk to Dr. Watkins, Levi Watkins. So see, back then, we had to sit in those, what I call those Holy Ghost, those Montgomery Holy Ghost iron chairs, those metal chairs, same chairs that in which those mutants were baptized with down at the riverfront. So see, that's where we sat when we got that BEOG check. So walk-ins walked out. I asked for a costume. He instructed me to come to his office. People were shocked. And I got the first costume. So if and then Dr. Ferrier was funny. She was saying, of all, we've had doctors, sons and daughters. We had lawyers, sons and daughters wanting a mascot. And then this little puny white boy comes in and he wants a costume and he gets it. Because I guess I had confidence that I didn't know that I had. And that's what you have to do. You had this dream. It's time for you to put this dream into motion. It's time for you to make that dream a reality. And I mean, I retired in 2013 as a teacher. I thought I was through. I was ready to go. But then Roger Chaney got in touch with me, and I did a podcast with Roger Chaney. He started producing and writing movies, but he became my producer of Listen to OZZz. And then while I was doing Listen to OZZz and while Roger Chaney was producing Listen to OZZz, Jonathan Crum had a podcast that was located over at Smash Bros Radio. And I was part of his podcast. And that's how I met Ralph Mobley. And I just asked him out of the blue, do you have an opening? And during the time he didn't. And then 2 years later, he calls me out of the blue, asked, was I ready to do a morning show? I told him no. See, if I can do this at 63 or 62, you can do it. I did not understand the gravity of having a morning show. I didn't understand the importance of, especially in the entertainment business, and it really is frightening for me to say that, to be a radio personality. Because see, there was a lot of, Ralph doesn't know, but there was a lot of a lot of people could not understand why I had a morning show. A lot of people was blanked and like, what right do you have to have a morning show when I've been in this business for years? I don't even have a morning show. I couldn't answer. And some were rude and downright disrespectful and told me, well, the only reason you got it was because you're white. And that wasn't true. Raph saw something in me. Now, I could have stopped there and told him no. But 2-3 years later, I'm understanding the importance of gravity, the platform that I have, the brand that I have, that gives me the liberty, the independence of getting information out. I had to learn how to set everything up so that way I can go live. And this is live. And I don't know if you can, I don't really know what, but this is live. So if I fuck up, you see me messing up. But this is live. This isn't pre-recorded. This is live. But you're going to have those individuals who do not want you to be successful for whatever I've always said, when there's never really an excuse, it's jealousy. I don't understand the jealousy part. I really don't. I've never understood the petty jealousy. But I had to set, and then see, with me being an introvert, my first year was hell because I'm trying to learn how to, first of all, pay attention to the board. Because, see, there are other people. I'm the only one here in the mornings. So there are other artists and there's other, what do you call them? Engineers that come in and they use the board. But they sometimes forget to put everything back like it was. And I had to learn to pay attention. My first year was hell for me because 5 minutes before the show, I was in the bathroom throwing up because of my anxiety. I used to freak out. The show starts at 9 o'clock. I would get here at 7 or 7:30 because it would take me about an hour to get set up. Because I had to pay attention to how the board was set up. What was what? And I did it. I'm doing it. I didn't let those individuals who were petty and messy and skanks prohibit me from doing what I didn't think I would like, that I love doing. Because it gives me a platform. Gives me a chance of getting information out there, of reaching people. And my platform is always open to anyone. Always open. So if I can learn this in my 60s, you can do whatever. Because, see, I didn't learn all of this all at once my first year. There was even sometimes I was in the middle of the show and my anxiety would really kick my ass, and I would just close everything down, and I went home and went to bed. And initially, I was about to give up because I didn't understand all this hatred, I call it. But for me to have a morning show, man, and see, I'm the only one here in the mornings, other than uh, uh, Dunn. Dunn's here on Tuesdays. His show starts at 10 to 11. Done it. But I'm the only one here Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays in the morning. The only show that's here in the morning. So if I can do, please, y'all have your minds are much sharper, much fresher than mine. So you can do this. You can do it. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? But it's your time. It's your time. It's your time to claim it. And once you claim it, you leave it alone. And know that it's going to be trials and errors and you're going to make mistakes, but those are learning. And they're not mistakes, they're learning. Because if you've never done it before, how in the hell did you think that you're going to? I mean, please, if you knew how to do it, you would have already been doing it. Would you not have? And quit listening to these naysayers. They don't know you. What you were of the past, you're no longer. The only thing that you have is that you socialize with the same individuals. But sometimes you have to finally just, like I've always told you, you have to set boundaries. You have to let people know that what I allowed you to do once, I'm not going to allow you to do now. You're either with me or you're against me. And if you cannot speak anything positive in, then I can't socialize with you no more. Because I'm on this path right now. So you have to claim it. You have to accept it. You have to live it. You have to dream it. You got to know it. So now, perfect example. When was it here? I think it was Wednesday. Well, even today. Because, see, I'm so used to the virtual DJ and the OBS being on this front screen. So when I get in here Wednesday, the virtual DJ wasn't where I thought it's supposed to be. It was on the big screen. It was on the big screen. Wherever that one. It was on that screen. And because of learning how to pay attention, I knew to drag it from the big screen down here to the screen that's in front of me. Someone had placed it there on Wednesday and today. I didn't trip out. And then I think it was Monday that I guess it must have been where it was, because I've learned that with the virtual DJ, I don't need it to go live. I just need it for the music if I want it. I don't necessarily have to have the opening nor the closing. It's good to have as an introduction, as a closing, but I don't have to have it. So see, I can get here now at 8:30. Takes me pretty much 10 minutes to set everything up, and then I can chill. So all of those learning experiences, I've got to where I am now, to where it don't bother me. My next growth is learning how to pre-record. So that way I can do everything from the house if I want to. And see, because I have the support of Ralph, I know I'm going to be okay. So all those naysayers that did whatever, I don't give a happy goddamn. Kiss my ass. Make sure that you gargle with Listerine first, because I don't know where your tongue has been and I don't know where your mouth has been. So you just take your little catty remarks and all that, and you can shove it. Because I have a morning show. And I deserve this morning show because I've learned how to do this morning show. And plus, your ass has other things to do in the morning, so you couldn't do a morning show even if you wanted to. You just mad because I got it. Fine. Get over it. And see, you got to have that attitude. It's not being pompous. It's not being arrogant. It's being confident. And sometimes you have to be aggressive with your confidence to let people know that, not today, bitch. Not today. And sometimes it's people close to you that you're going to have to say, you need to back away. And they're not going to understand it. But it's your time. It's your time. You can do it. Look, I'm doing mine. I'm learning, and this is I think the fourth or third time that I'm learning how to go live on Instagram. And then on top of that, once I close out the Smash Bros Instagram, I know how to tag OZZz Instagram. So see, it's a learning experience. Now, I may not have been going as quickly as I wanted to, but that's good. As long as you learn it, you're learning it. But see, I've got to the point to where I'm comfortable setting up the Instagram. And so now I'm live on YouTube. I'm live on Facebook. I'm live on Instagram. 3 platforms. 3. And once I tag OZZz, then I'll be on 4. And who would have thought 3 years ago my ass would have it all set up? Yes, you're going to have doubts, but you cannot allow the doubts to rule you. You banish them. You delete them. You erase them. You don't accept them. And it's going to be scary. Trust me, it's going to be scary. It's going to be scary, and it's supposed to be scary because you're learning something new. And being an entrepreneur, it ain't nothing, ooh, because it's all on you. But you can do it. You can do it. I'm a prime example. You can do it. But you have to believe in yourself. And you have to quit the self doubting. And you have got to stop allowing those individuals who you thought had your best interest at heart. They don't have your best interest at heart. They want you staying where you are because they're comfortable with you staying where you are. It's selfishness. If I can't, you can't. Fuck that. Step out. And this is Smash Bros. Radio 5th year. And we're digital. Do you know the trials and tribulation that Ralph and OT had to go through to establish Smash Bros. Radio? Do you not understand what they're having to go through to keep Smash Bros. Radio? Digital. Digital. The only operating digital radio station. I have former students who started businesses during COVID when everything was closed down. Who does that? And are successful. But you're successful when you start. You start being successful when you start getting everything in line. And it's a learning experience, folks. It's a learning experience. I didn't want to be mascot. I became mascot. I didn't want to teach AP classes. But Huffman High School was the only high school during the time that had AP classes in government economics. Only high school. Huffman High School was the only high school that competed in the mock congressional hearing. Nobody thought I could do it. And if I can do it, you can do it. You're much smarter than I am. You're much smarter. And I got faith in you more than you ever know. But it's you. It's your time. It's your time. Stand up. Stand up. Say, fuck this shit. This is what I want. I'm going to do it. No matter what it takes. Because it takes a lot of stress. It takes a lot of pressure. It takes a lot of tenacity, determination, motivation, confidence. Search out those individuals that can help you. The Urban League has workshops. Check out the Urban League. Find out what workshops they have. Check out YouTube. But you can do it. I mean, again, y'all don't understand what I went through to get to be able to come to work at 8:30 and not 7 or 7:15. And this is going on my second or third year. And if I can do this, baby, please. And see, when I was slapped with that quotation by Henry David Thoreau, I kept that. I went to Make and Take over at Lane Center during the time, and I had a poster in my room that hung, and I had that quotation on it, so that way my kids could see it. If a man advances confidently in the direction of his dreams and endeavors to live that life which he has imagined, he will meet success unexpected in some common hour. One more time. If a man advances confidently in the direction of his dreams and endeavors to live that life which he has imagined, he will meet success unexpected in some common hour. When you least expect it. Because your thought is always on the end. And again, understand that the first 5 years is trial and error. You're not going to make a profit until around your 10th year, because all of your resources are going back into your business, going back into your dreams, because you're improving, you're modifying. So depending on what career or business you establish, 10 years conservatively, 10 years, your 10th year, you sure see some type of profit to a point to where you might have a check to yourself, but all of your money, all of your finances is going into your business for improvements. I want apparel. I want an apparel business. 63 years old. Who in the hell starts the damn apparel business? I want a maternity line. I want a maternity apparel for women. Who does that? But I want it. I'm going to get it. I want to be syndicated. I want to. I want my show to go syndicated. I claim it. I want it. And if at 63, what people starting late, and it's never too late. It's never too late. It's never too late to start getting what you want, to start living your dream. Put it out there. Claim it. Live it. Dream it. Accept it. You can do it. It's your time. It's time for you to step up. It's time for you to stop being a pussy. It's time for you to stop listening to all these motherfuckers who have nothing for you. And you don't, and plus two, you never know that when you stand up and you create those boundaries, you really don't understand the respect that you gain back from those individuals. Now understand they're going to fight tooth and nail. That is not right. Why all of a sudden that's not your problem. That's their problem. This is how it's going to be from now on. If you don't want it, that's cool. I see ya. It's you. It's time for you to do you. It's time for you to embrace it. Hug it. Envelop it. Hold it tight. Many people that have started with nothing and have become whatever. And you can do the same thing. I got faith in you. I got faith in you. It's time for you. It's your time. It's your time. So, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. Enjoy your Friday. Enjoy your holiday. For those of you who are off, I think some people are off today because of Monday. Is it Labor Day? Is that what it is? I get confused. But I love y'all. I really do. I love y'all more than I love my luggage. Again, if you have not done so, please like, follow, share, and subscribe to Smash Bros. Radio, the only digital award-winning radio station where? In Birmingham. You can find us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Please like, follow, share, and subscribe. And please download our app. Please download our app. I'm OZZz, your Dutch uncle. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. You can do it. I got faith in you. You have value. You have worth. You are fantastic. Damn, you damn good. And most importantly, I have faith in you. I believe in you. And I love you more than I love my luggage. I'll see y'all Monday. Y'all take care of yourself. Have a wonderful weekend. Take care. The live stream on the show. On the show. The live stream. On the show. On the show. On the show. The live stream. The live stream on the show.